Sure, here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Well now, welcome to Strandhill Stone Circle. This is a megalithic wonder, built by my ancestors 3,000 years BC.
How'd they get the rocks up the hill?
That's a very good question, and nobody knows the answer. I mean, it's an impossible feat, isn't it? I mean, before the wheel, some of these big blue stones here, they weigh 4 tons, and they were cut from a quarry 7 miles away.
4 tons? That's impossible.
Yes, it's impossible, you're right. But here they are. Let me show you where the real magic of this place lies. Come.
I'd like to see that.
Sounds good. Whoa, take my hand.
Careful now.
Thanks so much, dear. Careful, Agnes.
And mind your head.
It's rather dark in here.
There are 3 steps here. We're in a passageway that leads to a burial chamber. There's some Brits who excavated all this a century ago.
Look at this.
These symbols mark the alleged burial site of a mystical king. The early Celts believed very deeply in mystical kings and queens. These mystical kings, they were tall and noble creatures with silvery tongues.
Honey, look at this.
And almighty strong was their hold on the Celtic mind. Damn government! They're not supposed to start until tomorrow.
What was that?
It's all right. Nothing to worry about. They're just blasting a new highway, opening up the new Republic of Ireland. It's all right. It's nothing at all.
Let's get out of here!
Years ago they came, forever altering the future of humanity. William Boone's life has been destroyed. A man caught between 2 worlds, assigned protector to the companions, undercover agent for the liberation. An alien-implanted cyber virus expands his mind, controlling a bioengineered weapon of unprecedented power. William Boone searches for the truth.
I bring the message we have all awaited since our arrival on Earth. Evidence has been discovered which will lead to the remains of Majel. Please elaborate. A mosaic was uncovered this morning in a passage tomb in the Midlands of Ireland. It depicts the image of Majel. Your experience in guiding the search for Mael's remains since our arrival makes you the logical candidate to lead the current search.
I will send my implants immediately.
We all understand the ramifications of the search. Our mandate was to occupy this planet only until Mael's message could be verified. If his conclusions prove to be true, we shall leave Earth forever.
pint, O'Malley?
Oh, sure, Gaffer. I got a terrible thirst on me today. And while you're at it, why don't you pull a pint for all the rest of the boys?
Cheers, O'Malley. Did you go mad, O'Malley?
Mad, is it? I suffer from a disease of the heart, which only money can cure.
It's a bloody epidemic around here.
You can say that again. But today, boys, today, I found the cure. And it's going to make me bloody rich. I tell you this. The next time that I walk through that door, you'll be looking at a wealthy man.
Give us another one, Gaffer.
Someone's going to pay me a lot of money for you, little darling.
Shore up the rear. You follow me inside. Now, where's Tim O'Malley?
Haven't seen him.
He's here. Find him.
Right.
I thought you said he wasn't here.
Well, surely if your men can't find him, then...
These are his fingerprints.
How could you possibly know that?
Are you challenging me?
Well, he shows his face here again, you'll be the first to know.
That's better.
Your contact in Ireland is Lieutenant Siobhan Beckett. You will be looking for the remains of a Taelon named Majel.
Majel? I don't recognize the name.
Majel disappeared on Earth nearly 2,000 years ago. In the beginning of our star travel, we sent a scientist, Majel, to Earth. It was a one-way journey.
A scientist? For what purpose?
To study the human species. To determine if the meeting of our two cultures could be mutually beneficial.
Is Majel the last Taelon to study here on Earth?
Majel was the first Taelon to visit your planet. His knowledge is the most extensive and therefore the most valuable.
Daan, are you certain that Majel is dead?
Yes. We felt Mael's release. Our bodies have evolved to where they are composed primarily of energy. When Mael's energy dispersed, it sent a ripple through the Taelon consciousness.
Then what purpose would Mael's body serve?
None. We seek Mael's research on your human ancestors. You must find the data log Majel used to record his research.
As a highly evolved species, what could you possibly learn from a study of primitive man?
Selective evolution can leave a race vulnerable to unanticipated events. A primitive race often bears those traits most helpful in contesting those unanticipated events.
Prep to land.
Lieutenant Beckett, security for the UK Companion. Agent Sandoval. Commander Boone. Captain Marquette.
What do you have on Tim O'Malley?
A member of his tour group reported the discovery of the mural. We narrowly missed capturing him at a local pub. We think he has the missing piece.
Why don't you show us the mural?
Nothing gets inside this perimeter while I'm gone. You see so much as a field mouse, you catch it and detain it for questioning.
You certainly have your troops whipped up into pretty good shape.
Belfast Militia, anti-terrorism unit. After the Companions came and helped us form the United Republic of Ireland, there was no IRA to fight. Can't very well fight for nationalism when you see the earth in its true perspective.
Is that why the Companions chose you to serve them? Because of your anti-terrorist expertise?
They knew I was willing to die for a cause I believe in. Or kill for one. And you? Covert ops, decorated SI vet. You could surely serve our Companions well.
I feel like I serve them well as it is.
Yes, but Companion protectors are blessed with gifts that make a woman's life more enlightening. Here it is.
This is remarkable.
Buddha, Christ, Shiva, Moses.
Religious leaders of our world.
The hillside folk in this region, they believed in a mystical king. They described him as God and not God, like he was something in between.
A Taelon with advanced technology would have appeared to the ancients as a god, or at the very least a king.
The colloquy of the ancients says, the mystical king came down from the heaven galloping through the clouds on a white horse. You suppose that was Mayo?
I make no suppositions, Lieutenant. None. Until I have all the facts.
I find intuition a valuable ally.
How old is the mosaic?
We utilize carbon and hydration aging techniques. The mosaic's no more than 2,000 years old.
How do you account for the stone wall laid over it?
Successive generations used this tomb as a burial site. Each one left behind its own memorial marker.
Taelon script, Boone. Can you read it?
I can only understand some of the characters. It might be an archaic dialect. Don will have to interpret.
They've been here before. They've been lying to us this whole time. This is exactly the kind of information that we need to galvanize the world against the Taelons.
No. The world is used to the idea that the Taelons are on Earth.
People will accept that they've been here before without much challenge. The question is, why were they here before? And the answer lies in Mael's research.
Yeah, but if Sandoval and Beckett get to it first, they'll take us straight to Dawn, and we will never see it.
All right, go to Doors, brief him, and bring back any tools he has that will help us find Mael's tomb.
I have posted Zoor as the companion representative to the United Nations.
Was there a problem with my performance in that role?
North America has proven to be our most troubling assignment. It is the Synod's expectation that relieving you of some of your responsibilities will increase your efficiency.
I assume your role with the United Nations will require you to be based in New York.
You assume correctly. And I intend to spend more time in Washington as well.
I welcome your counsel.
We found Taelon writings on the mosaic. Would you interpret them?
I was under the impression that you could now read Taelon.
This is apparently an ancient dialect. The interpretation must be exact.
Zoor has been appointed the companion ambassador to the United Nations. Transmit your data. The message is from Majel.
What does it say?
We stand upon the lowest, we bow to the highest. The rest of the message is missing.
The rest of the message is on the piece of the mosaic that was broken off and stolen. Do these words mean anything to you?
These words are meaningless. Clear evidence of Mael's deterioration.
It is the beginning of a riddle. Find the missing piece of the mosaic and complete the prose. It will lead us to Mael.
Will do.
Nice work.
Thanks.
Captain Marquette, congratulations.
Jonathan!
Nice work.
Captain Marquette.
Jonathan, this is it. This discovery is the first major step in legitimizing our liberation movement.
Only if we find the Taelons' research.
We can still prove that they've been here before. That's not gonna sit well with a lot of people.
The Taelons are masters of spin control. Without some solid evidence of their purpose, they'll just come up with some plausible reason for their earlier visits. Most of the world will swallow whatever they're told.
You don't give human beings enough credit, Jonathan. Nobody likes being lied to.
Really? They don't seem to mind so far.
Do you have the equipment I requested?
Yes, we used that to excavate this facility.
Good.
And Lily, you have to find this Taelon's research first, or this whole exercise will be wasted.
I understand that, Jonathan.
We can uplink these stills for identification. So many religions. So many gods. You say the Celtic people around here believed in a mystical king.
The seers wrote that a host of mystical kings would return one day.
Maybe they predicted the arrival of the companions.
For all the hillside was haunted by the magic folk come again. And down in the heartlight enchanted were the opal-colored men. Why are you staring at me, Agent Sandoval?
I've never met a female cyberviral implant. Are you proficient in its use? Impressive? Very impressive. You know, I can't help but wonder how effectively a woman can protect her companion, given man's inherent physical strength.
I've always wondered whether the CVI program would override the male ego. But you've just answered that question.
Sandoval, Don believes the mosaic was created as a tombstone left behind by Mael for other Taelons to find after his transformation.
It may well be a tombstone, but it doesn't mean Mael was buried here.
How can you be certain?
It's a passage grave. Lots of bodies were interred here. A king would be buried alone in an elaborate chamber, or high in a royal ring fort with stone ramparts. He'd be placed upright in full armor so that he could see his enemies approach, even in death.
But where?
Could be anywhere in the cemetery.
What cemetery?
Stone circles like this are usually found in a megalithic cemetery. It can stretch out for miles, literally.
Yeah, I don't see anything.
Well, what you don't see are dozens of monuments and tombs hidden by the passage of time. Sometimes they can look like nothing without being excavated. A pile of rocks or a grassy mound.
How can we know for sure?
There's no way of knowing without a full archaeological dig.
Well, that could take months.
We can do a geographical survey. The Bureau developed a software that analyzes seismic impulses to create detailed underground maps. I can use multiple data sets to generate a three-dimensional map of these fields. It should reveal the signature of any camouflage tomb big enough to hide a Taelon.
I've got satellite link up in a computer back at Field Command.
Good.
Is that Vimbera?
That's right. And that tavern on the outskirts there is the last known location of O'Malley.
Good. Captain Marquette and I'll start there. We've got to find O'Malley before he does anything with a mosaic fragment.
He's been here his whole life. He knows these hills better than anyone. He could be anywhere.
I better get started then.
Let's get to work, Lieutenant.
With Sandoval's geographical programmer, I wouldn't be surprised if they turned up Mael's burial chamber by morning.
We have to find O'Malley tonight. But they won't give him up just because we smile and ask.
They might, if we make the right appeal.
Oh, you're a nusky.
I was afraid of this.
Come on.
Any of you guys like to drink? I can drink any one of you under the table.
What do you want if you can?
Simple. Just a little information.
What do I get if you can't?
I don't know. What do you want?
Her?
What did your wife say, Connor?
Okay, it's a deal.
Oh, really?
You should stay. It's exciting. All right, lads, place your bets. Yeah, all right.
Just relax and enjoy the show.
All right, another fiver. Clear off, lads. That's it then. All right. Thank you.
Goes this way. You spits out a vile curse into the face of your wretched opponent, and then you drink. Curse, drink, curse, drink, curse, drink, curse, drink, and on like that. You got that?
Curse drink. I think I got it.
Last man standing wins.
Into hell I wish you to be tormented. Into the depths of the whirlpool with 21 demons each tearing you asunder.
Come on, gang. Come on, you yay.
May your mother wear army boots.
I'll integrate the surface characteristics of this detailed two-dimensional map with our geographical data. Were you able to pull together what I requested?
All of it. Satellite photos, contour maps, sediment studies, geophysical charts, even snapshots from tourists.
Good. Now what I'll do is drape all this geographical information over the surface map to generate a three-dimensional model of the area.
And that will indicate underground hollows where Majel might be hidden.
That's correct.
And what else will be revealed?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
The secrets of the Irish are buried here. You dig up this earth, you uncover those secrets. And some secrets should never be revealed.
We are implants, Lieutenant. We know our purpose. We have nothing to hide.
Really? And who are you, Agent Sandoval? Underneath your CVI.
I want to work for the Companions. I'm proud to have been recruited. Do you realize that?
Even if it costs you your marriage.
That's your decision, Dee Dee. I've made mine. I'm a servant of the Companions, as you should be.
Oh, I am. Show me how you interpolate this data.
Your turn, Yank.
Heaven's sake, Boone, would you get in a grip? You're a mess.
Am I?
Yeah. Do you even know what you're doing? Can you even fire your skrill when you're drunk?
My CVI doesn't allow me to get drunk.
A riddle. Why would Majel leave behind a human word game?
Riddles and mysteries. They were popular among the Celtic people. But Majel was not Celtic. He was obviously not thinking clearly. Perhaps he felt more comfortable communicating in a human idiom.
If Mael's last communications prove accurate, our tenure on Earth will cease. That decision is irreversible, given our current timetable.
If Majel was more comfortable communicating as a human, I question the dependability of his conclusions. We cannot leave Earth on the basis of inconclusive evidence. However, it would be fruitless to remain on Earth if Majel was correct in his assumption about humanity. You identify with this human race to a greater extent than any Taelon, yet you seem to be most anxious to abandon Earth. Why? My only concern is for the well-being of the Taelon race.
We don't have the luxury of time. Majel conducted extensive analysis over many centuries. If his research bears the ring of truth, our only choice is to leave this planet immediately.
May you be afflicted with the itch. Have no nails to scratch
All right. The deal was you give up information. Where's Tim O'Malley? He stole an artifact up at Strandhill. We need to find him.
Yeah, come on. The deal was that you're supposed to answer our questions.
Your deal wasn't with them. It was with him.
All our georeference datasets have been entered. Soils, geology, aerial photographs.
What do you have to report, O'Reilly?
Time for the final interpolation. Now, let's see where our tomb might be hidden.
Can you enlarge this one here?
How did you deduce that? That's probably just an anomaly.
Call it intuition.
You disappoint me, Lieutenant. As an implant, I would have expected you to abandon such primitive, unreliable techniques.
On the contrary, my intuition's never been sharper since the implantation of my CVI. Cruciform-shaped chamber, usually reserved for royalty. Those boulders above it, probably what's left of the royal ring fort. Looks good for our target.
Connor! Come on, Connor, wake up. Hey there, handsome. Come on, time to claim your prize. Connor, you won.
I did?
That's right, you did. Time for you to take me home.
I like that very much, ma'am.
First, you have to tell me where I can find Tim O'Malley.
Find him? He never left.
What do you mean? Connor, come on. Connor, what do you mean he never left? Wanna get that did.
Oh, not so fast. Look at the floor around him. Where's the water?
You senior citizen, you don't hurt me. Here, you take it.
Get out of there.
Let go of me. I gave you what you want.
You, out.
Calm down. We're not gonna hurt you.
Can you read what it says?
I watched Don interpret the beginning of the riddle. I think I can finish it. But only penetrating vision. Reveal source.
All right, so the entire inscription reads, "We stand at the lowest, we bow to the highest, but only a penetrating vision can reveal the source." O'Malley, help us out here.
Why should I?
Because I'm asking you nicely. Unless, of course, you'd rather deal with Beckett.
No.
We believe the mosaic you found might be a grave marker.
An alien grave marker? Oh my God.
Maybe it points the way to a burial chamber? What do you think?
Well, now, you could be right. There's lots of monuments around here with puzzles on them. Yeah, but that riddle thing, that doesn't ring any bells for me.
Could it have some kind of hidden meaning?
Yeah. Now, the trick with riddles is not to dig too deep. Just listen to the words and then take them at face value.
I think I've got it. Let's go.
We're looking for a portal stone. It should be large with...
This is the spot. Tombs beneath us.
a magnificent stone. Such a shame to destroy. You have the geosonic?
It's looking for the frequency for the sympathetic resonance. It's found it.
I am curious. Why do you wear your human facade?
It is clear that humans are much more comfortable with Taelons when we are in this state. And with increased comfort comes increased malleability.
I believe we've located Majel's tomb, Don.
Passageway must have collapsed. Probably centuries ago.
We have no time to excavate. Can we get a visual?
No problem. We'll snake it with an optic line.
We stand upon the lowest, we bow to the highest.
That's the highest.
Here's the lowest. But only a penetrating vision can reveal the source. The tavern.
The White Horse Tavern. Beckett said the mystical king would ride through the clouds on a white stallion.
Let's get the geosonic.
Here we go.
Meters. 15 meters. Okay. Open air, 21 meters. Well, it's definitely a burial chamber.
Wait, hold. Push in, right there. What is it?
It's Algam. Ancient Celtic alphabet, very crude and simple.
Can you read it?
May thy kingdom come. With any luck, this should be the tomb that Majel was buried in.
It's not Majel. It's a tomb of a human king.
Nowhere to go from here but down.
Maybe there's nothing down there.
Trust me. Whoa.
our galaxy, the Taelon home world. Well, come on, help me with this. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Again.
This must be the data log Jan discussed.
Majel's research. I guess that's why the Taelons didn't care about the body. Can you understand this?
Yeah. He doesn't have his research on humanity. He's saying that he desires to convey a different message to humanity.
What does it mean? What is he saying?
He says that if the Taelons are hearing this message, then they didn't heed his warning. He told them not to come to Earth, not to come here under any circumstances. He didn't trust his fellow Taelons to see us as he did. He's asking his fellow Taelons to treat us as equals. Because in time, he says that we will become their equals.
Take it. Let's get out of here.
You found the tomb. Congratulations, Boone. Don will be very pleased.
We were about to contact you. How did you trace the site?
The field equipment picked up seismic activity here. Must have been when you blew out this hole. I'll contact Don.
Yes, the Senate will require Majel's research immediately.
Give him a hand.
Right. You heard the lieutenant.
Tell him never forget us at the White Horse Tavern.
I will.
Help me up with this.
If you need a recommendation to further your companion career, it would be my pleasure to assist you.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
You're an exceptional agent, Lieutenant Baggett. And a faithful aide to the companions. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Agent Sandoval.
So are you.
We must now determine our fate on this planet. Majel destroyed his research. It is now impossible to verify his findings.
Majel's early messages indicated that the human race was a perfect complement to the Taelons. Only later did Majel's messages indicate that we should not come to Earth.
Majel changed course. He specifically and emphatically warned against coming to this planet.
The decision we make today goes to the very survival of our species. Let us contemplate. You have all communed with me. We are not of one mind, but we now speak with one voice. And we say today that the future of Taelon is inextricably bound with the future of humanity. We shall seek our destiny on this planet, or our extinction